again, Phil, and thank you so much for meeting me again to discuss your project in your sitting room at School Road in Finstock.
Brilliant.
I'd just like to recap on where we are and talk you through my presentation today. Obviously your feedback is absolutely vital, so any questions you have, please do ask, and of course I'd be interested in your thoughts at the end of the presentation.
Brilliant.
So just to recap on the client brief that you've given me, the major thrust of the project is that you would like to make your sitting room more inviting so that the whole family use it more regularly.
Yeah.
You would like to adopt a contemporary style in keeping with the rest of your property. You would like to focus on comfortable, clutter-free environment there in the space while still being able to use your Peloton, and Nikki would still like to practice her yoga in there. You would like to introduce a neutral palette, and you particularly like leathers and woods and cottons and wools, natural products.
Mm-hmm.
You would like any colour highlights to be in blues or greens.
Perfect.
And you would like to keep the existing flooring, the existing doors and windows, and there is a radiator in the property you would like to keep in the room, and you would like the cost to be reasonable.
Yes, please.
So, as you know, I visited your property and I took some measurements, and I've put together a scaled floor plan for you that we can look in a bit more detail at the sitting room.
Yeah.
I think the main consideration is that there are 3 access points in and out of the sitting room. So you've got your double doors from the old playroom, and you've got the door in and out of the laundry room here, and then you also have the corridor access to your study and the rest of the property.
Yeah.
It's a lovely light room. We have the south-facing window here and the 2 west-facing windows there, and it's in good condition.
Yes.
And the only fitted piece of furniture in the room is the radiator cover. I noticed that you've said you would like to keep. So in terms of that, I then put together a concept board to encapsulate Funk family life.
Excellent.
And you gave me some feedback on that. So now it's time to look in a little bit more detail at the actual paint colours and finishings for furniture and soft furnishings in the property. So this is a sample board.
Yeah.
I've put together a couple of suggestions for the wood treatments, because I think to get that contemporary feel you're after, by having a darker painted doors, door frames, windows and skirtings gives an instantly contemporary feel. With lighter walls. So there are a couple of Farrow ball options there for the woodwork.
Lovely.
And rather than a bright plain white, I've gone for a chalky pinky white for the walls, just part of that contemporary look with a warm fresh feeling.
Yeah.
You've said that you'd like to keep the flooring, which is no problem at all. It's in good condition, and it works very well with the contemporary scheme that you're after and the natural neutral palette that you're looking for. So this sample just represents how that feeds into the other suggestions. I'm afraid the sofa is rather tired and worn.
Yes, agreed.
So it's probably time to upgrade that. You like leather, and I'm suggesting a leather sofa. It's stylish, it's comfortable, it's hard wearing, and fits well with the style that you're after.
Yeah.
Perhaps some scatter cushions on the sofa in some of the colours that you like, in the neutral and blues and green scheme, in natural products of perhaps velvet or cotton or linen or all 3. The blinds have been there for quite some time. Perhaps it's time to upgrade those to something a little bit more mature. I'm suggesting a Roman blind in a lovely contemporary fabric, which has accents of the colours that you like with the neutral tones. And is a relatively inexpensive way to instantly make the room feel a little bit more grown up and inviting now that the children are teenagers. Also, I feel a good way of giving a contemporary lift to a room without spending too much money is to upgrade the light fixtures and the sockets. Much more sophisticated look would be something in nickel rather than the basic white products that you have. A woolen rug is very inviting in the living space. And you can't beat some planting within a room for well-being and just a general lovely natural feel to any light and airy room that is part of the look you're after, while remaining relatively clutter-free. So I've just put together a revised layout for you for the room, and the main consideration is to remove the large coffee table that you have, which I'm afraid is acting as a block to where the sofa is, and also just invites people to dump products, books, bags, whatever it may be, bits of sport kit, tennis rackets. So I'm suggesting that we get rid of the coffee table and repurpose
Yeah.
that elsewhere, and instead put a lovely rug there. Nikki can roll it up for her yoga or
Nice.
practice her yoga on it.
Yes.
Your peloton is still in situ
Excellent.
and is tucked away nicely without interfering with the rest of the use
Yeah.
of the room that we're anticipating. New sofa. I'm suggesting a new sideboard here just
Yeah.
to keep the space clutter free, so there's plenty of storage.
Okay.
And your little storage unit can be used for weights and so on when
Yeah.
you're using the Peloton yoga blocks and locked away.
Lovely.
The lighting in the room is very important, and a lamp in the corner would be able to just bring down the lighting and soften it if you're not using it for exercise purposes. And just to give you a little feel of how that would look in terms of a perspective drawing for your sitting room, your Peloton would be here. Here's the rug, and you can instantly see through the circulation flow that I'm proposing that you know, it's so much more inviting to come to the sofa and flop yourself down on there for a time out in a busy day without the block here,
Yeah.
and easy access and flow through all the
Yeah.
ingress and egress points of the room while still using the materials,
Yeah.
the Peloton and the
Sure.
yoga materials that you want. And very much the focal point of the room is still your much loved
Yes.
whatnot.
Brilliant, brilliant. Oh, I love it, Nan. You've done fantastic. It's really, you know, it's simple, it's straightforward, it's common sense. Still got the Peloton, love it. Probably would need to think a little bit about the sofa, but
Yes, well, I can give you a list of suggested products
okay.
for the furniture and the furnishings, all within your anticipated budget
love it.
range.
And you know, I love the blind idea and actually like this particular one. It's great. I mean, Nikki would want to probably be involved in the rug.
Perfectly understandable, and I will send a presentation to her via email. And of course, I'm available for questions and visits at any time.
Brilliant, love it. I'm very happy.
Super.
You've nailed it.
You think you'll use the room more as a family?
Oh, for sure. No, without question.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you.